making a Grinch. We're making a Grinch. We're making a Grinch. I love Grinch. And over the past month, Dr. Seuss and Grinch have collaborated with so many companies. With Kylie, which I bought the whole collection, with Skechers, with Regular Choice, Billabong. It's crazy how many companies the Grinch have collaborated with, and I love Grinch. I'm such a big Grinch fan. The Grinch is always on at Christmas. The Grinch is always on when we're putting the tree up. I love it. The new version, but the original with Jim Carrey is just something I could watch all over again, like all day. I don't know what it is. It just, out of all the Christmas movies, Grinch just brings me the most like joy and like Christmassy feeling. I don't know if it's, I was speaking to Dad and I thought, you know, Grinch was made in like 93 or something. No, 2001? I don't even know. But a while ago. And that was before CGI and everything, you know, the set, the lights, the costumes. It feels so real compared to like CGI stuff when you know like, oh, that was a green screen. So I just love Grinch so much. Anyway, I've seen people online making life-size Grinches and I thought this is amazing. Like, this is so cool. The mask, the costume you can get so cheap on eBay, and I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I didn't want to put the Grinch behind our main tree in the living room because I thought it was more like, I don't know, I didn't want to just add more things in there. This is the dining room tree we've got here. Wouldn't fit here. This is more like classier in this room, so I thought, I've got a spare tree in the loft. Let's put it at the front porch and put the Grinch there. I've also seen people putting the Grinch outside, but I have no idea how they do it in UK. Like, how does it not blow away? Like, it would, right? And we're in Scotland, it would just blow away. Somebody's got their Grinch on the roof. How? There's no way it's gonna last till Christmas. It's gonna end up in somebody else's garden. But anyway, I bought this stuff, really cheap, by the way. Got the tree down, got some decorations, which I already had. And we're gonna set it up in the front porch and hopefully it's gonna look good. So let's just get on with it. Where am I gonna put the Grinch? Originally he was supposed to be sitting on a chair in the porch, but I figured it might be a little bit hard to do and it's gonna be so much more effective if he's gonna be behind the tree just like in the movie. So we've got the porch, we've got the extra tree that we keep in the loft, decorations that I've not used, and we really went with like a retro colorful theme for this tree. So for the lights, I actually have run out of lights in the house. Shock horror. So we had to buy more, but all the shops are sold out. And I've seen those cool retro ones in Argos. There was only one pack left, which is a shame because it looks like it's not gonna be enough. But I've got a backup, like one set of like white ones. But anyway, those are so cool. They're like retro bulbs, they're colorful, but you can't see for some reason in that camera, but you'll see it later, so we're gonna pop them on. Quite a few trees in the house, but we don't have like a full-on colorful retro one, so this one was the great excuse. And basically the first step is just to put up your tree. Don't bother with decorations and lights at the back or the side, well, the back at all, because the Grinch is gonna be there, but the side, I didn't bother because you couldn't see it anyway, so I just put everything at the kind of front and whatever you see, and just decorate as you please. If it comes to a Grinch, I couldn't find anywhere how are people stuffing it, and because he's behind the tree, I was like, well, it shouldn't be too hard. So first thing I did was I took an old red sheet, the bed sheet, and I just stuffed it in the head. The whole sheet fitted right in there. The only minus is I used red sheet and the little holes in the mask, well, the sheet was peeping through it, so it looked like he had bloodshot eyes, so I ended up putting a little bit of white paper in those holes so he doesn't look like he's had a tough night. But that's the head, literally a few seconds. Now for the whole base of the body, I've used a big roll from a roll of fabric, but now as I'm editing it, I'm like, I could have used a tripod. A tripod would have been such a better idea. I have quite a few and it would be cool for like moving him around for pictures. So, well, I didn't think before, I still might do it, but just find some kind of bracing. Okay, so apparently it's very hard to make a big Grinch, and so far we've got a Grinch in a dress with a very long neck. Yeah. That's looking kind of misshapen.
But it looks a little weird because see his arm's fat. That's okay. And then he's all skinny.
Yeah.
This is thin. And like, what's happening to him?
He's just, he's not impressed to say the least. Jak to wygląda? Next thing was stuffing. You could stuff him with loads of different things. I opted for a blanket that's gone to the wash and was gonna go back in the cupboard because I've got a more Christmassy one out right now. So this is my favorite blanket. It's actually a throw, but we've just put it on that thing and used some tie wraps to kind of keep him on that big roll, slid on the legs onto the whole body figure. And if you're curious about the cost of that, the mask and the gloves of Grinch, we bought it on eBay for like £13, which I think is amazing considering the mask really looks good. And the Santa costume, do not buy it in your local shop. I bought it on eBay for £5.50, so wow. Okay, so we're almost finished, but I feel like I would like the tree to be snowy, and I didn't buy any snow this year. We usually buy the canned snow. So I'm gonna use flour. My mom has done it on our dining room tree, and it works better if it's corn flour or potato starch. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna improvise with normal flour, some water with washing up liquid, and basically spray the tree with flour, spray the tree. And again, potato starch or corn flour will work slightly better, but I don't have it, so I'm just gonna work with what I have. So yeah, so we basically just stuffed him, put him behind the tree. He kind of is wedged between the wall, but right now I'm totally in love with it, and it's just so up our alley. I absolutely love the entrance now. It's a proper Christmassy entrance to our house. Whoever's gonna come into the house will be like, yep, those people are nuts about Christmas.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name.
Okay, so that was it. Please tell me what you think. I've tried like looking on YouTube if anybody has done some kind of tutorial or video on it. Couldn't find any. I know people on Facebook groups have been doing it. I think it's amazing. I think it looks so cool. A bit of tackiness on Christmas. Why not? It just at the entrance, as I said, in our like little lobby bit before you get in the main lobby, and in the porch. That's what it's called, the porch. And I think it just looks really cool, and I can't wait to take pictures in front of it with kids and stuff. It's just gonna be great. I mean, I did hope for it to kind of stuff him back in the loft and keep it until the next year, but he's stuffed with my favorite blankets, so no, I'll be taking him apart and putting him back together next year. But I think it's a great idea, so please let me know what you think about it. If you're gonna be making one, you still have time to make one, and I just think it's so cool. It's fun for the kids, it's fun for me because I love the Grinch, and I think it looks quite cool. So please let me know in the comments what you think. Remember to subscribe to our channel to stay updated. I was gonna stay tuned, updated with other videos. Give us a thumbs up if you want more videos from us in general. We're really trying our best to like keep up with this channel, so it'll be lovely to see it growing. And have a nice evening, morning, whatever you're watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.